All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. This is it. I usually do this from up there. Yeah. I usually do this from up there, but I'm the only one running the show tonight, so I'm gonna do it from back here. So this is our. We usually do this for Rocket League and Overwatch. I figured we'd do it tonight for our last Valorant game. So we've got our spring championship. I hit the wrong button. I got to come over here. Yeah, I'm a mess. All right. So thank you, parents. Thank you for your support. I appreciate everything you do for us and for entrusting us with your kids. So thank you for that. Also, my little sales. That's our new jerseys. So you can do custom jerseys. You can get player names on the back. They can do gamer tags, last names, whatever. Parents, you can buy them too. I'm just saying. That's all right. So we're gonna go ahead and introduce our players. I gotta find a good song though, and I have nothing in this list. What's that? You can sing if you want. Yeah. Let's do this one. This will be an interesting one. All right. All right. So we got two teams. First team up is Team Negative. So welcoming in Team Negative, we've got Ian. Welcome, Ian. I'll send him out first. Of course. Ian. Are there? All right, we got Lucas. We got Tag. Welcome, Tag. We've got Sam. Holy cow, they have all gotten tall. Welcome, Sam. And last but not least, we've got Anders. Welcome, Anders. That is Team Negative. All right, next up, we've got Team Ego. Welcome first, Drew. We've got Drew. Welcome, Drew. We've got Jacob. Welcome, Jacob. We've got Matthew. Welcome, Matthew. We've got Will. And we've got Xavier. Welcome, Xavier. Those are our teams. All right, so we've got one team that's technically undefeated, I believe, right? And, okay, you beat them? All right. Didn't count. Didn't count. All right, players. We haven't talked about this a lot, but you remember, you should, especially those of you who've been in our leagues before, our player code of conduct, right? Our player code of conduct basically states that we lift each other up. We don't knock each other down. We try to be the best versions of ourselves. We're all a community here, right? So we help each other out. We don't get toxic. We never cheat, of course. And we respect our teammates, our opponents, our coaches, our parents, our brothers, the sisters, etc. So with that, Crate is going to do our play-by-play today. I believe that Team Ego is going to get to pick the map today. So. Fracture. Team Ego picks Fracture. All right, you guys ready? Are you guys ready? All right, good luck. Have fun. Let's go play Valorant. All right, so we're going to watch Crate's screen. He's going to do play-by-play. All right, and they, of course, they all have different names. So Anders is Anders. There you go. I no idea. Ian is Red Fire Lord. Tag is Tag, which is good. And I'm not sure. Crazy Cookie is Lucas. All right, which means Agent Quake is Sam. And you got Sam, Lucas, Ian, Anders, Tag. And on this side, we have Wobber is Will, who's there. We've got Javier Porgy is Xavier. Used Whale is Drew. We've got Paper Bag is Matthew, who's usually Bag. And Uplink 18 is Jacob. And I'm not sure what they're doing. Crate is our coach. He's here as Princess Crate. He'll do our play-by-play.
I think we're ready to go. Can you guys hear me? I can. Okay, I'm going to start the map. The teams were kind of discussing what compositions they want to run. They're going to have a couple more seconds to discuss, but both teams seemed like they were kind of ready. So it looks like Team Eco's locking in Cypher, Viper. Viper's pretty good on this map. She has a horizontal wall that can block off vision. And Cypher is a great defensive character on this map because he can place tripwires that can slow the attackers down. They're still kind of discussing for another 15 seconds. Team Negative starting to lock in.
Select your agent.
So Team Negative's got a pretty good aggressive composition here. They have a lot of characters that can get information, take space on the map, and they're going to look to push aggressively. Well, with the Sage, the Cypher on Team Ego, they're going to have a pretty defensive setup. So Fracture is a very, very unique map. It's completely different than every other map in the game. It's split straight down the middle. You have a site on the left and a site on the right, and both team spawns are in the middle of the map. So the attackers spawn at the top and the bottom here, and there's a zip line that goes underneath so the attackers can come from both sides. And as we can see right now, we're in the defender spawn, and the defenders spawn in the middle in between the two sides. So they have this middle connector, and the attackers have the entire kind of outer circle of the map. And let's see. So this is the zip line. It goes to the other side of the map. And we're loading into a kind of a pistol round here. Both teams are on pistols. And whatever team wins this round is going to have a economic advantage for the next, like, 2 or 3 rounds coming up, so...
That goes there. Revealing area.
Sova Dart coming in towards B site.
For you.
Is not going to tag any of the players. Dave is going to peek out. He's going to see 4 on the B site. Honor is going to get 2 kills for himself, pushing in for his team. It's a 5v3 right now. It looks like the attackers are going to be able to take the B site here. Drew fighting in tower right now, picks off tag, making a 4v3. Molly comes out, Bag picks off Ian there, 3v3, Bag gets another one onto Anders, it's a 1v2 right now. Lucas and Sam versus Jacob, and Sam's gonna finish off that kill. Gonna be 2 members of Team Negative remaining for that round. And they're gonna have the economic advantage into this round. The spike has to be planted. If the question is where can the spike be planted, you see the yellow spots on the maps. Those are where the sites are. It has to be within that yellow rectangle. And they are labeled A and B to kind of show where the rectangles are. Contact to kind of being made A main right now. Actually, going to pick onto Bag there. That's going to make it a 5v4 for this round. This is a very hard round for Team Ego to win. Stage 1 is going to go up. It's going to catch Anders. Anders is going to drop the spike on the wall. Team Negative is going to pick up the spike. Xavier swings out. He's going to pick off Ian there. It is a 3v2 right now. Drew comes out, gets a shorty kill onto Sam. Comes out, tries to swing onto Tag. Tag picks him off. Robert flashes them in. Robert in a 1v2 right now. Suppresses both agents. He knows where they are, and Tag's gonna manage to get that headshot as he comes around the corner. Gonna be a nice 4K for Tag that round. This should be a relatively more even round. Both teams are gonna have kind of good buys here. We got 5 rifles for the defenders, and we got 2.5 rifles for the attackers here. But the attackers are going to be able to get another buy after this round if they lose. can see kind of players' positions on the map here. Lobber's going to get the first kill of the round on the tag. He is going to see the spike. Lobber's going to swing out. He's going to get Ian as well. Drew's going to get 2 on the other side of the map. Drew's going to get 3 for himself. Managed to stop all 3 players coming into tower. That was a very quick round for Drew and Whopper there. Or it's 1-2. As I hold tab here, you can kind of see the loadouts here, see which team has guns and which team does not. Or which players. Shots kind of being fired towards B main, trying to check if any players are back of sight there. Dart goes out, it's going to tag Wobber. Team Negative's going to try to push out, and Wobber's going to go down to the shock dart. That's an early pick for Team Negative here. Team Negative pushing in fast. Drew's going to catch 1 on tower. He's going to catch 2 in tower. That's a great hold by Drew. He's going to slow the push down. It's a 3v3 right now. David's going to swing out. He's going to get Lucas. He's going to go for Sam too. And he's going to go for Anders as well. Really well played by Xavier there, taking 3 1v1s in a row. And Team Negative just didn't expect Xavier to be that close to sight right there, so he managed to catch him off guard.
I will find them.
Score is kind of 2-2, the very even economic states between the game. Team Ego with a slight advantage. Knife's going to go out to B main. It's not going to see any players. Lobber's going to swing out. There's going to be a trade. He's going to be tagged up a little. Dart goes out on B side. Wobber pops his ultimate. He's going to silence any player near him, and if he goes down, his teammates can revive him. Anders gets a headshot onto Drew. Wobber swinging out. He's going to pick off Ian. He's going to go down to tag. Bag's going to get Lucas as well. And Bag's going to get 2 more with an amazing flank on the other side of the map. Wobber is still down. He's got 4 seconds to be revived. And Xavier's going to get the pick onto Anders here. They're going to try to make it to Wobber so he doesn't lose his gun, and Wobber's going to bleed out right there. Right in front of Xavier. They are going to lose that gun for that round, but it's only 3,000 credits. They got the economy, they can afford that. Amazing flank there by Bag. Managed to push up all the way in A main and get behind the attacking team. He's going to take contact with Lucas, going to pick him off, and Sam's going to trade it out right away. Tag's going to res Lucas up. It's going to be a 5v4 this round. They're going to pick up Xavier's gun here. Sage Wall's going to go out. It's going to stop them from going out from drop. Tag Wall's up. Bag sniffs it out. Gets a headshot on the Tag. Slow Orb's going to go down to slow the attacking players. At the top of the screen, you can kind of see what ults are available for both teams. Team Negative here has 4 ultimates. The yellow bar on that agent shows if they have their ultimate or not. Green means their ultimate is currently active. Ian's gonna pop his ultimate. The Seekers are gonna find the 3 closest players. Bag and Jacob are gonna get 2 entry kills, and Drew and Jacob are gonna finish the next 2. Team Negative just ended up being a little bit too slow pushing in there, and all of the defenders happen to be on A site there. We're gonna have 3 ultimates for Team Ego here and 3 ultimates for Team Negative. Score is 4-2. He's gonna catch one in A main. He's gonna find Lucas. Sam's gonna push up drop. He's gonna find Bag. Wobber's gonna swing out. He's gonna take a couple of shots. Sam does get around the corner in time. Wobber's gonna swing out. Ian's gonna find him. Honors Sam pushing out the site. Jacob finds Sam. Honors trades that out. Honors is gonna pop his ultimate here, and he's gonna get the bomb down, or the spike down. Xavier's gonna find one with the operator onto Ian. Xavier in a 1v2 right now versus Tag and Anders. Anders does have the Viper pit down. It's gonna be very, very difficult for Xavier to push in through that. Puts up a giant smoke cloud onto site, and Xavier does not have the gun to really push in through there. About 15 seconds or 20 seconds on the bomb or spike. Tag's gonna drop down. Xavier's gonna find him. It's gonna be a 1v1. Spike's gonna be detonating soon, and Xavier's gonna get out there. He's gonna be able to keep the operator. Anders gets out as well. He's gonna keep his gun as well, and that's gonna be a round win for Team Negative. Score is 4-3. That was a great use of the Viper pit there. Kind of secures the round, even if Tag dies, and makes it hard for Xavier to push in. That's just gonna secure the round for them, and they're gonna just have to keep their guns. They're just gonna push out B main. He's gonna see a couple players. He is gonna get picked off by Tag there with a clean headshot. Sam's gonna get one onto Jacob. Jacob's gonna pick off Lucas though. Roomba's gonna see Wobber. He is gonna have to back off. Rest of Team Negative's gonna push into site here. Spike is going down. Bag pushing up B main. He is gonna find Ian. Viper pit is gonna go down. Gonna spread a smoke cloud on. Any enemy players standing in it are gonna lose their health over time. Bag and Drew are gonna come in. Bag's gonna pick off Anders. Drew's gonna pick off Sam. Wobber in a 1v1 with Tag right now. And Tag is gonna find Wobber there, and he's gonna secure the round for his team. Nice little sage wall there. Makes it very hard for Wobber to kind of peek Tag there. Tag had a pretty big advantage with that sage wall. Both teams kind of have healthy economies right now. This is going to be a pretty impactful round for the future of the next ones. We got 3 ultimates for Team Ego here, 2 ultimates for Team Negative. gonna see Anders on the top of drop. He is gonna win that 1v1. Gonna make it a 5v4 for the round. Couple shots coming out of A main. Jacob's gonna wall it off. He's gonna slow the attacker's push that way. Kind of swinging out. Taking a couple of shots at Jacob there. The dart is gonna go out. Team negative breaking the wall right now. Molly's gonna go out. It's gonna tag a couple of players.
30 seconds.
Drew's gonna pick off Tag. Sam's gonna pick off Jacob. Xavier's gonna pick off Ian and Lucas with a flank right there. Sam in a 1v4 right now. They know where she is. And Bag's gonna finish off that round with the last kill. Beautiful flank by Xavier there. He played it pretty patient, waited to see if they're going to rotate out, and as soon as he got the information that the team was pushing in, that's when he started to kind of wrap around the enemy team. Dart's gonna go out on the B site. Is gonna see Drew. Xavier's gonna get pick onto Anders. Drew's gonna get pick onto Sam. Whopper's gonna get pick onto Tag, and Drew's gonna get another one onto Lucas. Ian in a 1v5. Very, very quick round. See what Ian can do here. Ian flashes out, and Whopper's gonna be able to look away and catch him out. Score is 6-4. We're gonna swap sides in two rounds. We have 3 ultimates available on both sides here. Both stages have their resurrection available. Rez is a dead player. Ag does get an opening pick onto Wobber here. That's going to give them the attackers a lot of space for this round, 5v4. Ag's going to take a couple shots at Jacob. Drew's going to pick off Sam. Lucas is going to trade it out though.
I've got your trail.
Action kind of happening on both sides. Seekers goes out from Ian. Gonna track the closest player. Xavier's alone on site.
Spike down.
Ian's gonna pick off Xavier there. And it looks like it's a 1v2 right now. Ian versus Bag and Jacob.
Spike planted.
Ian does have the spike planted. Flash is gonna go out. It's gonna give him ability to move around. He's gonna swing out and Jacob's gonna finish him off. Bag is gonna defuse the spike. They have plenty of time. This is gonna be the last round of this half, and we're gonna switch sides afterwards. Both teams kind of have a competitive bye here.
Hopeless mice.
Xavier's gonna swing out B main. He's gonna catch Tag. Tag's gonna trade 2 shots on them, though. Xavier is gonna be tagged up. Viper Wall comes out, Sovadar comes out. Team Negative pushing on lightning fast onto A site here. They're gonna pick off Bag. Honor's gonna pick off Xavier, and now they're in a 4v3 with the spike on. Planted, wow. Bobber's gonna swing out A main. He's gonna find Ian. Gonna make it a 3v3. Silvolt's gonna go out. Wobber's ultimate is gonna go down. Lucas is gonna finish that out. Jacob's gonna res Xavier there. Drew's gonna pick off Lucas. It's a 2v4 right now, or 2v3. Wobber is down on the ground, ready to be res in 4 seconds. Drew's gonna pick off Sam. Honor's in a 1v3 right now. 1v4, Wobber got picked up. He's gonna pick off Wobber. He's gonna pick off Xavier. He's gonna pick off Jacob. Honors makes it a 1v1, and Drew doesn't have enough time to defuse this fight. Amazing play by Honors there. 1v4 and clutches the round for his team.
Switching sides.
Honors played that so well. He waited so patiently, let them run around site, bought a lot of time, so even if he died, they might have not had time to defuse the spike there. Great play overall by Team Negative. They stalled the retake long enough and gave Anders the chance to make that play. Score is 7v5. We're on pistol rounds again. Team Negative is now defending. And again, this is an important round for the economy for the future rounds. You have a Sova Dart go out. Tag on top of his wall, he's going to swing out. He's going to see 5 players, and Wobber's going to eliminate him. They do have the Sage Wall slowing down the players on drop. Jacob's going to run out. Ian's going to pick him off. Honors is going to get another one. It's a 3v3 right now. Lucas is going to catch Wobber sitting on top of drop. Shock Dart's going to go out. That's going to pick off Xavier, and now it's Drew at a 1v3. You see Sam. Sam's gonna swing out, and she's gonna finish the job. Straight low round there by Team Negative. They're gonna have the economic advantage, and this should even up to a 7-7. But let's see what Team Ego can do. We do have a minute-long timeout, voted by Wobber. Bag is going to swing out onto A site. Ian's going to pick him off. Wobber's going to come out right after him, trade him out. 4v4. Lucas is going to pick off Anders. Jacob's going to swing out. Xavier's going to come up behind him. It is a 3v3 right now. Anders is going to shoot Xavier in the back. It's a 2v3. Spike is going to go down, thanks to Jacob. Jacob running around. They can't seem to hit him. Jacob's gonna get the Sage Wall down. That's gonna slow the defenders down. Drew on top of drop. He did sling out. They did find him there. That's gonna be a 1v3, and they're gonna be able to clean up this round. I'm just gonna defuse this spike, and it is gonna be 7-7. Oh, you let go. Hey, Anders, just defuse the spike. All these kids do have some nice knives. Tag is making me look at his. We got Tag on position 0 here. He's got this nice axe and knife. I believe it's the Undercity combo. It is not really my preference, but I think it's a wonderful knife if he likes it. Viper Wall is going to go out on the B site. I'm going to take some space for his team. Team Ego is going to see Lucas. They're going to take a couple shots at him. Recon Bolt's going to go out. Shock Dart's going to go out. Anders is going to get 2 picks onto Jacob and Wobber. And he's going to get a 3rd one onto Bag with a nice flank. It's the exact reason why this map promotes aggressive defenses. Because you can wrap around from the other site and get a nice little flank off like that.
1 enemy remaining.
Team Negative is going to secure the spike here. It is Xavier in a 1v5. Lucas is going to find Xavier. He's going to clean up that round. That's going to be a flawless round for Team Negative. None of their players died. They're going to have a huge economic advantage off that. Score is 7-8. Viper Pit is going to go down at the start of the round. Team Ego is going to have to figure out which site that was used on. Viper Pit's kind of a powerful ultimate. Team Ego is going to have to be wary pushing through it. Gonna swing out from his Sage Wall. He's gonna get one onto Wobber. Xavier's gonna trade him out. That's gonna be a gun for Team Ego. If they can find it. I did pick up the gun. They are gonna push through the Viper Pit here. Anders is gonna get 2. Drew is gonna plant the spike here. Viper Pit is still down. It only goes down once Anders is eliminated. Xavier does find Anders here. Xavier in a 1v3, he's going to get another one onto Ian, and that's going to be 3 kills for Xavier, and Sam's going to clean up the round.
You fail. Now flee.
You got, Team Eco's got to be pretty happy about that round. When they get the spike planted, they get $300 credits each. So they're just going to get a lot of money for that round. Especially when they didn't buy any guns. That was a very hard round for them to win. This is kind of an important round for Team Ego. If they win it, they can take back some momentum here. Team Negative still kind of have a healthy economy even if they lose the round. Viper Snake Bite's gonna go into tower. Zone out any players that are playing there. Lucas is gonna find Bag. It is a 4v5 this round. Xavier swings out B main. Sam's gonna take that 1v1, and she is gonna come out on top. So if a drone comes out, it's gonna find Wobber. Ian's gonna trade that out real quick. It is a 2v5 for Jacob and Drew right now.
Player standing.
Lucas is gonna push out. He's gonna find Jacob. He's gonna push out. And he's gonna find Drew as well. Another flawless round there for Team Negative. Team Ego should be able to get a buy here. They do have the jet knives, which is the equivalent of a free gun. That is what the ultimate is for. First to 13 wins. Like Team Ego is going to kind of push out quick. The Wobber's going to use his ultimate, silence any player on the A side. Anders is going to get a pick onto Xavier. Bag's going to trade it out. It's a 4v4. Team Ego is on site. They are planting the spike right now. Xavier gets the spike down. Lucas finds Jacob. Nade comes out. There's a 3v4 right now. Sam does find Drew there. Bag and Wobber versus the world. Bag's gonna find Wobber and Lucas is gonna find Bag. They should be able to defuse the spike once they find it. Bag's gonna defuse the spike. He's gonna get a all point for that. 2 more rounds to win for Team Negative. See Drew here with kind of a pretty Vandal right now, the Sakura Vandal. Is that Frozen I hear? Pot pick onto Anders, and it is quickly a 3v3. Lucas onto Drew, tag onto Jacob, and Xavier onto Sam. Ian is going to turn around, he's going to find Xavier in their spawn. Tag's going to get a pick onto Wobber there. It is Bag in a 1v3, 1v2 with that pick onto Lucas. Viper pick comes down. Bag does not have the spike, so he does have to find the players or be able to retrieve the spike. Ooh, that's a quick shot by Bag there. Peeks out, finds Tag on top of the box. Swift little flick there. 1v1 now for Bag. Snake Bites goes out. He's trying to clear some corners so he doesn't have to worry about them. Bag versus Ian right now. 15 seconds on the clock. Bag comes out, swings out, finds Ian trying to run away. He's going to clutch that round for his team. Ian was trying to run away, trying to time Bag out there. Bag did not have enough time to plant the spike to win that round, so the only thing he could do was try to find the kill onto Ian. So just a little bit unfortunate timing. But Bag was aggressive enough to secure that round. Wobbers comes swinging out of the smoke. He's going to find Lucas pushed up on the other side. That's going to be a pick and A main. That's going to give Team Ego an advantage in this round. They're going to get a couple space. Xavier sees one. Couple shots coming out. Tag trying to see if he can find any players through the door. Sam does find Drew lurking into their spawn. Very good play by Sam to passively anchor on the B site. Bag's gonna swing out, Honors are gonna see him. It's gonna be a 1v1. Bag's gonna be on top of that. Viper Wall's gonna come out. He's gonna try to zone off the defenders for me taking the site. Sage Wall comes up. It's gonna block the defender players from entering. Lodder's gonna get onto site. He's gonna plant the spike. Sam is gonna find a pick onto Jacob. He's gonna find another one on Wobber. That's a triple kill for Sam this round. Xavier and Bag in a 2v3. They do have the spike planted. Bag's gonna find Sam there. 2v2 now. 20 seconds roughly on the clock. Tag's gonna res Sam there. Bag's gonna find another one through the smoke. Xavier's gonna swing out. Tag's gonna find Xavier. Bag's gonna swing out, find Tag. 1v1 against Ian. Bag has 4 kills this round. Ian's running to the spike. He desperately has to defuse it. And Bag's gonna come out, and that's gonna be an ace for Bag. 5 kills that round. He is gonna die to the spike. He is gonna lose that gun, but they do have a healthy enough economy where they can afford that. Nine to 11 right now.
I have the spike.
Guy's gonna swing out B main. He is gonna find Lucas. That's gonna be an opening pick for the round. Viper Pit's gonna go down. Wobber is gonna find Sam. This is a 5v3 with a Viper Pit on site. It's gonna be a very, very difficult round for Team Negative to win. Wobber's ultimate is gonna silence a couple players. Team Ego has a great defensive setup here. Anders is gonna find Wobber in tower. Viper Wall's gonna go down. Tag's gonna swing out. He's gonna find Xavier trying to shoot at Anders. It is a 3v3 right now, but they still have to push through this Viper Pit. They still have to find all the Team Ego players. Anders does tap the spike. Jacob does find him. Drew's gonna find another one, and Bag's gonna swing out and find Tag. That's the strength of the Viper Pit there. Very, very difficult to clear out all the players hiding in it. And as you push into it, you lose HP. 10 to 11 right now. Very, very close game right now. Both economies are kind of even here. Whatever team wins this round actually will have a big advantage into the next round as well. Tag swings out A main. He is going to find Drew checking the left. That is going to be an early kill for Team Negative here. 5v4. Flash is going to come out. Xavier is going to get tagged by the recon dart there. They know where he is. Both teams kind of trading abilities here, trying to take some space on the map. Ian is going to find Jacob here. It's a 5v3. Bag is going to sneak his way into tower. He's going to find Anders. He's going to swing out. He's going to find Ian too. It's quickly a 3v3 right now. Viper Orb's going down. They're going to try to get the spike planted. Xavier and Tag trading a few bullets with each other. Bag is going to get caught by Lucas. Lucas is going to find Xavier as well. Lucas managed to sneak his way up into tower and catch Team Ego off guard. Managed to pick up 2 kills for his team. Created a lot of pressure. It is 10-12 right now. It is match point for Team Negative here. Team Ego is going to have to kind of invest their resources into this round. Team Ego has a semi-competitive buy. It is not what they really want, but it's what they kind of have to play with. And Team Negative's kind of just happy with the money they have. Their investment's paying off.
Get out of my way.
Tag's gonna push out B main. Jacob's gonna swiftly eliminate him with a clean headshot. That's gonna be a 5v4 for the round. Drew's gonna find Ian as well. That's a 5v3. Cypher ult goes out. Team Ego is gonna see every player on Team Negative. They know exactly where they are. Xavier is gonna find Anders with a flank onto A site. Gonna secure himself a gun. It is Sam and Lucas versus the world. Bag's gonna swing out tower, gonna find Sam, and then it's Lucas in a 1v5. Let's see what he can do. Spike is planted against him. Wobber is gonna wrap around the spawn and gonna find him. 11-12. Team Negative still have kind of, I think 2 of their players cannot afford guns, but they do have 3 ultimates for this round. Jacob does have his resurrection for Team Ego. Looks like Team Negative trying to figure out what to buy. I think there was a little bit of a mistake that happened. Not sure. Tag is going to find a headshot on the Wobber there. It's going to make it a 5v4. Snakebite comes out. Flashbang comes out. That is going to stop Team Ego's push for now. Lucas does commit the Sova ultimate. He is going to tag 2 players. That's going to chunk him down to 80 health.
You will not kill
Jacob's going to get the res on the Wobber. They are going to try to swing out, try to catch him being rezzed. It is back to a 5v5 right now. Xavier's going to find 2. I think he managed to get a good flank onto Ian and Lucas there. Continuing to take space for his team. Tag's going to find him in tower though. 4v3. 45 seconds left on the clock. Tag is going to find the res onto Lucas. Going to make it a 4v4. Team Negative does have 2 ultimates available. The Viper Pit is not
30 seconds
too
left.
useful when retaking. Tag is going to get the spike down.
Welcome to my world.
I'm coming in with the ultimate. The rocket goes out. It's going to find Bag. The Viper Pit's going to go down. Lucas is going to find Wobber. Tag's going to find Jacob. It's Drew in a 1v4. Spike is being defused. Drew peeks out. Honor's going to find him, and Team Negative is going to secure the map.
Defenders win.
Very, very close game. Both teams put up some amazing rounds there.